It's Apple Critics. I'm applecritics.com. And yes, applecritics.com, my new Apple website for everything Apple. So in applecritics.com, you'll see the latest Apple news, reviews, and more. It's my daily blog, so I'll be posting daily and be very consistent. And that is what you can expect from applecritics.com. There will be a link in the description down below. So in this video, basically be doing a complete rumor roundup and what to expect at Apple's September 9th event. It's going to be very interesting, and in this video I'll just be doing a quick roundup and quick expectations that you should have for the event. So the iPhone 6 event at the Flint Center in Cupertino is now just hours away, so in this video that is what we'll be taking a look at. So here's what you should expect. A 4.7-inch iPhone 6. Now, the iPhone 6 has been touted as one of the most eagerly anticipated devices from Apple since the first iPhone landed in 2007, and that's for a good reason. It is going to be having a design very similar to the iPad Air, as well as a bumped up A8 processor, improved camera and Touch ID. There's also added real estate in it, so a larger display. Now, there has been a pile of leaks, so just judging the leaks and balancing them out, it will feature a repositioned power button, which will now sit on the side of the device in order to cope with users that have to get used to the bigger size. So it's kind of like a Samsung Galaxy Note in that way. And also it's uncertain whether the current storage options will be available, but it's going to look like the new flagship will offer a 128GB configuration for power users. And that's good because the more storage the better, and you won't have problems with iCloud and taking stuff off your device, so that's always a plus. Now, the color options will apparently remain the same, which leaks pointing to space gray and gold and white variants, but given the array of other alterations, this isn't too disheartening because we're getting a whole new device, and it's not just an S upgrade. Now, the front of the display is going to be having sapphire glass, a clearer, more robust material, and it will hopefully reduce the probability of scratches. Now, it will only be 7mm thick, which is incredible given the aforementioned A8 processor, which is usually a really big chip and usually where you get the thickness from. And there's also been other improvements to the hardware as well, NFC, which will be used for Apple's mobile payment endeavors. Now, also what you should expect is the 5.5-inch iPhone Plus, or iPhone 6L. So we don't really know the name of it yet, but it's going to be one of the two. Along with the 4.7-inch iPhone model, iPhone 6 to be exact, which itself is a really big size increase, Apple is expected to unleash the beast in the form of a 5.5-inch option, so-called the iPhone Plus. It's been mentioned several times that the 5.5-inch iPhone 6L will offer stronger internal features compared to the 4.7-inch edition. But aside from a larger battery and possibly a better processor, the only significant difference is it will have an iPad-like landscape mode, which is always good as well. Now, aside from this, expect the larger iPhone 6 to follow the lead for the 4.7-inch variant with the same colors, major features, and general performance. Now, also iOS 8 was first announced back at WWDC and offers a bunch of new features over last year's iOS 7, as well as HealthKit, HomeKit, third-party keyboards will allow users to customize typing experience, and it will have a better keyboard with the swipe features, and basically Apple will announce the GM build, so like the final build tomorrow, and it will have a public release date later, so basically on the same day as the iPhone 6L is released and the iPhone 6 is released. So also what we should expect is the Apple iWatch. Now, Apple's inaugural smartwatch, the iWatch, will almost certainly be packed with a myriad of features and sensors as it integrates the new HealthKit infrastructure, and from what we've heard, it will also be coated in sapphire glass. The sizing isn't too sure yet, but it will be a squarish device with rounded off corners and will arrive in 1.3-inch and 1.5-inch sizing options for both women and men. and reliable reports have touted 8 gigabytes of storage and 512 megabytes of RAM and a gold color option. And although it's not due to hit the market until next year, we can't wait to see it, and we're pretty sure that we will see it. So what do you think of all these rumor roundups and basically the breakdown of what we'll be seeing tomorrow at the Apple event? Please be sure to comment down below so I see your thoughts, and I'll be responding to all your comments as well. So go ahead and smash that like button down below so I know you watched. Also check out applecritics.com for the latest Apple news, reviews, and more. Also go ahead and like my Facebook fan page at facebook.com/applecritics. And go ahead and comment down below. Be sure to subscribe. And thanks for watching.